I want to thank you so much for tuning into the Daily Vibration. So, if you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you're tuning in via Instagram, Facebook, or my podcast, I want to welcome each and every one of you to the Daily Vibration. So, I'm sorry, yesterday I didn't get a chance to upload the Daily Vibration on Instagram until later in the day. So, I think I'm going to start doing that maybe at midnight or something, right? Just so everybody could kind of be on the same time schedule. So, I want to welcome each and every one of you to the Daily Vibration. Happy Tuesday to you today, okay? Today is January 12th, 2021, and we are vibrating on the number 9. Today is also Tuesday, which is vibrating on the number 5. And Tuesday is also ruled by Mars, okay? Mars is the god of war and protection. So you can tap into that warrior energy if you need to, or that protective energy today if you need to, my love, okay? Not to mention the moon is in Capricorn until about I want to say the moon is in Capricorn until tomorrow. I think this is the last day that the moon is going to be in Capricorn. And I'm just going to go ahead and check and verify that for you guys. Okay. Now, as we verify, yep, the moon enters Aquarius on the 13th. Okay. So the moon is in Capricorn today. So you want to be mindful. You have a lot of focused energy. Being able to use your resources wisely as well as your energy wisely is going to be important if you're moving throughout the moon energy. Not to mention the sun is in Capricorn also. So order, foundation, structure, all of that good stuff. You can utilize that energy today. All right. Now, let's just jump right on into this. Okay. Today, January 12th, 2021, vibrating on the number 9, and Tuesday vibrating on the number 5. We're going to start out with the vibration of the number 5, okay? Keeping in mind that I tell you guys all the time, all right, that your intuition is linked to your opportunities and your possibilities, right? Which means, my love, okay? There is no such thing as you only get an opportunity once in a lifetime. That's not, no. Your intuition can link you to all of your possibilities on all of your opportunities. So you definitely want to tap into that aspect of yourself today. Trust in your intuition. Today, the number 5 also vibrates on change, intelligence, and kindness. So embrace the change today. Use your intelligence, your inner intelligence today, okay? Operate and move in kindness, because what you put out is what you get back, okay? Promotion is going to be key. Some of you can feel the vibe of being promoted today, whether that's spiritually, physically, or mentally. That energy is in the atmosphere. Not to mention, like I said, limitless opportunities. So you want to tap into your limitless opportunities as we're moving throughout this energy today, okay? I do want to apologize for the mowing in the background. My neighbor is actually mowing their lawn. And I'm kind of interested to see why they're doing that. It's actually raining outside. Not the best time to mow your lawn when it's damp, right? But anyway, that's part of the embracing change, right? Like, I wouldn't do that, but hey, embrace the change, right? Okay, so on the other end of the number 5, so the other polarity of the number 5 today, you can find energy of people being afraid of the change that's coming in. You can also find competitiveness. You can find competitive energy in the atmosphere today. So be mindful about that. Some people are just going to have a competitive nature today, and there's really not much you can do about that. So you want to be mindful about that, okay? Lack of vision is going to be key for some people today. So some people are not going to be able to see their self past their right now, or past their circumstances and their situations. So you need to be mindful of that, all right? There's also going to be a lot of strife or discord in the atmosphere today, a lot of argumentative energy with the number 5 if people are not balancing their energy out today. So you want to be mindful of the argumentative people that comes into your space today. Protect your space, okay? You do not have to you don't have to buy into everybody's energetic pattern. You get to jump states and change states as you feel so, okay? Now, vibrating on the number 9 today, we do have the actual date, all right, which is 1/12/2020, vibrating on the number 9. This is what I want to say. Number 9 is all about completion, but I want you to keep in mind, with the completion aspect of the number 9, you do need to keep in mind that spiritual laws do play a role, okay, in all things, all right? So number 9 is the number and the vibration of completion, but it's also the vibration of spiritual laws, mysticism, okay? We're talking about being able to solve problems within the number 9, maybe even your soul's purpose within the number 9 today. Universal love is also on the higher end vibrationally of the number 9, as well as you being able to forgive, okay? So you want to be mindful of that, okay? So all of those things are on the higher vibrational end of the number 9. On the lower vibrational end of number 9, you do have a loss of self, where you can't feel like you don't know yourself, you feel disconnected, okay, as well as unforgiveness. You just, you just hold on to a lot of resentment, okay. Not to mention maybe brain overload, just too much information, can't really focus, a little scattered energy. I also want to say self-imprisonment. Some people could build traps for themselves, okay. You want to be mindful of that, all right, as well as lack of sympathy. Today you can find some people just don't operate in a sympathetic don't got a sympathetic bone in their body, okay? Now, you want to keep in mind that the number 5 on the metaphysical plane is on the feeling aspect of things, right? So this is really where you would be able, my love, to express your spiritual aspect when it comes to love and freedom, okay? So the number 5 is on the metaphysical level, has to do with feelings, but it's also tapping into you being able to express love and freedom at its highest level, okay? Now, I also want you to keep in mind, metaphysically, when we're tapping into the number 9, we talked about this, the number 9 is threefold, okay? The number 9 is completion, where you're blending your mind, body, and soul together, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? You cannot be happy and sad at the same time. You're going to have to change states, okay? You're going to have to choose one, so keep that in mind. You get to choose your reality. You get to choose if you're going to be happy or if you're going to be sad. You, my love, gets to choose that, okay? So just be mindful of that as you're moving throughout the day, okay? So now, let's jump into this, all right? So we're going to do your wisdoms today. We're going to be pulling from the self-healing oracle, okay? It's really the Heal Yourself Oracle, all right? So we're going to start off with the wonderful, wonderful Earth signs, because we are in Capricorn season. So Earth signs is going to be the wonderful Capricorn's energy, as well as the wonderful Taurus and Virgo's energy. If you are not an Earth sign, my love, you can apply this to the physical areas of your life. The house, the car, the bills, the relationships, and the responsibilities that comes therein, okay? Keeping in mind, today you have sadness popping up with rejection, as well as selling out energy, okay? So let's just say this. Some of you could be dealing with some emotional stuff today that's popping up from the past, maybe even popping up from childhood stuff that you need to deal with, all right? Some of it may be centered around rejection, or you can have someone projecting their shit on you today where it's centered around sadness and rejection, okay? Keeping in mind, when the selling out card shows up, it says that your life could be going through a lot of changes right now, right? And you have an opportunity to take the higher road, or to gain a higher perspective. You don't have to buy in to what's presented in front of you, okay? You can literally change your perception and see things differently. I'm also going to say this, sometimes rejection is for your protection, right? Sometimes the universe is trying to save your ass from something, but you're trying to run into it, right? So keeping in mind that sometimes, my love, okay, rejection is just for your protection, all right? Now we jump on over to the wonderful air energy. That is going to be Geminis. It's also going to be Libras, as well as the wonderful Aquarius. If you are not a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, my love, you can apply this energy to your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking, okay? This is the stuff that you replay in your mind, okay? Now, your message today is pay attention to your dreams, all right? Because there are messages coming in from above. Some of you have been reaching out to your ancestors. Some of you have been, asking for help. Some of you have been tapping into your spiritual walk and gaining a higher level of ascension, and maybe even communicating with different beings from different realms, okay? Keeping in mind today that you are going to have to pay attention to whatever temptation is trying to pull you back into the old way of thinking, okay? Be mindful of your belief systems. You want to make sure that your belief system is solid and strong, and you are not leaving up to someone else to fortify what you believe in, okay? Some of you will have to be very well mindful of your actual physical dreams as messages are coming forth today. And for some of you, it can be your dreams that the goals and the dreams and things that you want to physically accomplish that you may have to dust off and kind of put before you, because the help that you need is going to be coming in, and you may be tempted not to go after your dreams, okay? So bear that in mind. Pay attention to the mental loops that you're having, especially the negative mental loops today that's trying to block you from manifesting that in which you desire, okay? Now we're going to go on over to the water energy, which is going to be Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. If you're not a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, you are going to apply this message, right, to your emotions, your feelings. This is where this message is going to be, your emotions and your feelings, if you are not a water sign, okay? Now, the message for water signs is healing, okay? You have healing energy popping up today. I do feel with that Mars energy, protect your energy today also, okay? You also have the letting go energy popping up today, as well as the hole in the soul. So some of you could be feeling deep healing popping off today, and this can come through conversations. For some of you, this is going to come through a conversation that's going to trigger some type of healing. For some of you, this is going to be shadow work that you're doing. Okay, the hole in the soul card represents things from childhood, things from the past that you may need to deal with, may need to let go of some things from the past so you can bring forth this healing, especially on an emotional level. Okay, I'm just saying, right? Allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to forgive. Forgiveness is not about someone getting away with anything. Forgiveness is so you can get past the trauma, so you can get past the pain and have a beautiful life experience, okay? And not being trapped in the same loop of that painful experience, okay? Now, last but not least, we're going to jump into the wonderful fire signs. If you are a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries, my love, you are going to apply this message to you. If you are not a Sagittarius, an Aries, or Leo, you're going to apply this message to your areas of your life that you need to take action. This is where movement is needed. This can be intuitive energy, passionate energy, and also lustful energy. It just depends on what you got going on in your particular situation, okay? So today, my wonderful fire signs, they're asking you not to stand in pride, all right? And if there's any areas of your life that you need to deal with procrastination, you need to deal with that, all right? And some of you, your procrastination could be linked to your pride, okay? So you need to be mindful of that, right? They're also saying pay attention to red flags today, especially once again, centered around prideful energy, okay? Some of you may need to get out of your own way and stop procrastinating. And some of you are not asking for the help that you need because you are in your prideful feelings, all right? Pay attention to the red flag today when someone is coming into your vortex and they're projecting the energy, okay? Especially if you're interacting with multiple people today, where you're in a community, where you have to share something, especially in a work front. Be mindful to watch the energy in the room and be aware of the red flags, especially when it comes to prideful energy. This could be around your energy in particular, my loves, or this could be just somebody that you're interacting with, okay? Now, if you're in your own way today, procrastinating, you're going to have to get out of your way, put that pride to the side, okay, and move forward. Meaning today, I want you guys to pay attention to your own red flags, not just other people's red flags today as you're moving throughout the day, my wonderful fire sign. Pay attention to your own red flags, because you guys can burn things up, like y'all can explode, right? And you want to take everything into consideration before you judge something too quickly today, my loves, okay? So I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out to click on this video. If you have not checked out the mental and emotional chess series started off this weekend, you want to go ahead and jump on over to my podcast and check that series out. We're going to be coming in every week with a new series as to how we can master our mind and our emotions, okay? So that's the mental and emotional chess series on my podcast. You guys can check that out. Not to mention, if you are part of the Patreon family, okay, you need to keep in mind, my loves, that we are going to be doing live karma readings on Patreon on the 23rd of this month at 2 p.m., okay? Live karma readings on Patreon, okay, at 2 p.m. on the 23rd of January. So if you want your karma reading done and you're part of the Patreon community, you can come on over there and you can get your live reading, okay? Now, what am I forgetting? Okay, the next meditation coming up, I'm going to post that. I will be posting that next week. For those of you that had joined me on yesterday's meditation, I appreciate each and every one of you. Just be mindful of the things that we spoke about in yesterday's meditation, okay? Keeping in mind, my love, okay, you are responsible for your own reality. You can't leave that into someone else's hands, all right? So, remember to do something kind for yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, my love, and I'm going to see y'all in tomorrow's daily vibration. Bye, my loves. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.